Good morning. It is 9:15. I am just getting parked at Universal Studios. It is my second time here ever. First time I came here was before COVID happened, so I haven't been back to see how things are. They had a deal going. I think it was for Florida residents only, but I'm not sure. It's $181 plus tax you pay for a two park 1 day ticket, but you actually get 4 days. So I can use it anytime, come 4 times, anytime from now until the end of April. So I'm excited to see how things are. It's a little chillier today. It's in the 50s right now. So I have a jean jacket on, long sleeve under my t-shirt. So if it warms up, I can take the long sleeve off, put it in my bag. But it is sunny and beautiful still, so that's what I love about Florida. And I'm excited. Okay, so I went through the temperature check and security, and now we are walking through city walks, and then we are going to go through the ticket gate to get into the parks. Okay, so I am in the park on the Islands of Adventure side. There are 2 parks, this is one of them, and I am walking back to the Harry Potter rides first, so this is all the stuff that I'm walking through to get back there. Okay, so first ride I got on was Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. The wait time said 2 hours, but luckily it only took about 45 minutes. So this is all the stuff you see while you're waiting in line. I have rode this ride before and it is awesome. So I was excited to get back on. Okay, so Ron and Harry and Hermione were just in that little window talking, but then they went and used their cloak of invisibility, and now they're gone, so I missed that. Oh, I think they're coming back.
Big 3 size invisibility cloaks. I think it's ideally never out of money.
We've got to help all of those visitors get out of Bill's lecture.
I've asked some of you to carry my picture down to the stands. My house never stopped talking about it.
Now read yourself objects. My poker scratch. Take jewelry, cell phones, all loose.
Sorry about that. Those faces can be a bit daunting. But we haven't lost anyone yet. Well, this week anyway.
Hey, you lot! Come see the crowd, have you?
Right, come on. Live over to the Quidditch pitch. The dragon! Look out! Where are you been? Vic, follow me! Showing off your bucket of virus, Potter! Expecto Patronum! Take us to follow me!
Okay, so I just got off Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. It is on the Islands of Adventure side of the park. And the wait time said 2 hours, but I got on in about 45 minutes. It's kind of a motion ride because you're looking at a screen, but it goes, the ride moves too, and you go backwards kind of. It's really great, and I enjoyed it a lot. So when I was here before COVID, they had a bunch of cis people that would walk around, and they were dressed really nice in their costumes. The makeup was done great. They really looked like they were from Whoville. So obviously they don't have that anymore, but still really cool.
Yes, we are closed right now due to Saturday.
Okay, so I just got off the Incredible Hulk ride. It was at capacity earlier. And then I just kept checking the app so we could see what to do. And I saw it went down to 35 minutes. So we literally sprinted over here like, whew, fastest I've ever ran. Well, I didn't run, but fastest I've ever walked. So we got here, said 35 minutes. You have to put your phones and your bags in a locker. The lockers are free though, but you cannot have anything on you. So you have to put it in a locker, and then we got on. It took about an hour actually to get on because there was a good period of time where the line just didn't even move. But it was a fun ride. Very good roller coaster, except my head kept banging. I've never gotten dizzy on a ride, and when I got off I got dizzy because my head hit so hard. I don't know why. It just, the bars go over you, and I've never had my head hit that hard on a ride. But it was still fun. In the beginning, I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but I just wasn't expecting what it did, and it was really fun though. So now we're gonna go find some food. We did get a virtual queue time for the Hagrid ride because it wasn't open when we got here, and then it went to virtual queue only, and there was none available. So we kept checking, finally got one. So that's for later at like 2 o'clock, and then we'll probably go over to the other park. So, and then we'll go. Okay, so we got chicken finger platter at the Captain America diner. They look really good. You have to mobile order if you have the app, but if you don't, they will take your orders at the register. I'm not sure what this ride is, but it doesn't look like it's open. But it's cool to look at. Okay, so I'm headed back to all the Harry Potter stuff again. What had happened earlier, we got in line to go on the train to get to the other park. It was a 45-minute wait, but then more virtual times opened up for the Hagrid ride at 11, and we got lucky and got one. So we got out of line to go to the other park and saw that the Hawk ride was the lowest it had been, so we sprinted there. Like, we walked so fast. So did that, got some food, and now we're walking back to Harry Potter. We're just gonna go in these shops because we have about half an hour to waste till we're ready to get on for our virtual queue. So. Okay, so I just stopped for some butterbeer. You can get it frozen, hot, or cold. I got the frozen version. It is my first time having it because it's only my second time ever at Universal, and I didn't get it the first time. I don't know why, because it's really good. It tastes like butterscotch, kind of, the bottom part, and then the top foam part is like marshmallowy. So it is definitely worth the hype. I think it lives up to the hype. It's very good. So I definitely recommend getting it. Okay, so now I'm in line for the Hagrid's motorbike ride. I got a virtual queue around 2 o'clock. They give you a half an hour window for your virtual queue. So after I got in line, it does take about an hour still to wait. Enjoy this video of me watching this squirrel because you have to entertain yourself when you're in line for an hour. But I will say this ride was most definitely worth the wait.
Any requests? Right, off you go. We'll meet at the edge of the forbidden forest. There's no need for that. Well, I think that's enough for today. You should probably head back. We'll pick this up later.
Okay, so I just got off Hagrid's motorbike ride. I'm not sure the exact name, but that was the funnest shit I've been on in a minute. Like, I don't think there's a ride here that can probably top that one. I'm not gonna say too much about it because if you haven't ever been on it, I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm just gonna say there's like a few surprises that I wasn't expecting, and it was just the best ride ever. Like you definitely have to try to get a virtual time for it because, like I said, I haven't been on all the rides here yet, but I don't think there's gonna be one that can top that. That was so fun. So I'm very impressed with that ride. Okay, so I'm just leaving Universal Studios. It is a little after 4. They don't close till 9, I believe, but feel like we got a good amount of rides in today, and I have 3 more times I can come back before April 30th. I can pick any days. There's no blockout dates. That was the deal I bought. So any 3 times I want. So I feel like I'll get all the rides in eventually, because I'm gonna go home and see my dogs. And yeah, but it was a beautiful day out. It ended up getting up to mid-60s. I dressed great for the weather. I wasn't too hot, I wasn't too cold. Again, I had the Hagrid ride. Was the best thing I think I've ever been on. Like, probably the best roller coaster I've been on, hands down. Just super fun, lots of surprises, well worth the wait. So I had a fun day overall. COVID and organization wise, I'd say Disney does a better job. It was a lot more crowded. People don't follow the socially distance signs as well, and they're not enforcing it as much, but they do give you hand sanitizer before you get on each ride. So still doing a good job. Had fun, and I'm excited to come back. Okay, so yesterday I went to Universal Studios Orlando. I only went to the Islands of Adventure side park because I ended up finding enough to do on that side that I didn't even go to the other park, but I do have 2 park tickets. I'm gonna do just a quick review because I have 3 more times that I will be going before April, so I just want to allow myself to go those 3 more times before I give like a big review. But overall, I would say I had a lot of fun, and I'm gonna do Universal versus Disney. I'll do a better video of that later on. But crowd wise and enforcing COVID wise, I would say Disney definitely does a better job. Universal seemed pretty busy to me, so their capacity must be higher. I don't know what it is, but there were a lot of times where people just did not even follow the lines on the grounds, and it was not enforced. But I will say Universal has probably better rides. They have bigger rides, more adult rides that are like coasters and thrillers. I do wish Disney had more roller coasters. So the Hagrid ride I went on was probably the best thing I've rode in my whole life. Like, it was very fun. It was even better than a regular roller coaster because there were a few surprises, and you get that Harry Potter theme, and I do love Harry Potter. I'm more of a Harry Potter fan than a Star Wars fan. I don't know why I'm comparing those, I guess, because like Harry Potter at Universal and then Star Wars at Disney, I do like Harry Potter better. But overall, had a great time. Weather was perfect, so that made it even better. And I'm looking forward to going those 3 more times. I'll go to the other park next time first, but I will probably try to do both parks next time. I stayed about a little over 7 hours yesterday when I went, and let's say that's a good length of time for me. I get burnout. I can't do like the morning to close thing. I'm spoiled now that I'm down here and I'm so close to both these Universal and Disney, so I know I can go a lot. So I have gotten spoiled on that. But I hope you guys liked my video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please comment below. And as always, give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.